Hey y'all, I'm Amy, aka the Piscean Seer, and this is one of your daily collective messages. Okay, like, and subscribe. If you get anything out of this, thank you so very much to those of you who do like, subscribe, and comment. Okay, it is always and forever going to be loved and appreciated. Welcome to any new subscribers. Okay, and yeah, God, archangels, ancestors, ascended masters, all beings of the highest, purest white light with the best interest of me and the collective at heart. You are always and forever welcome into my readings. Okay. Please give my wonderful, fabulous Star Seer family the best and most accurate information for them at this time, okay? So, I want to call y'all the Star Seers, okay? That's what I have decided. So, I'm going to try to stick to that, okay? It's either that or the family, okay? So, this is a Mars reading, okay? So, the metal that is associated with Mars is iron, okay? Because that's what the notes are all about. But first, when I was in the bathroom, I was feeling some back pain, okay? So your back could be hurting, okay? Like right on the right side, like kind of under the shoulder blade, okay? I don't know. They were saying like you need to run some hot water on that, or like take a hot bath, or like put a heating pad on it or something, okay? It could be really tight, really bothering you, okay? It was very painful. Maybe even like going to take a look at that, okay, if you do have this back pain and it's really hard like on you, you know. Also, I was hella concerned about my edges, and they still don't even look like I did that much, okay? But I really don't care. Like, usually I just really don't care about my edges. I try to put a little something on there, you know, so it look like I did something, like I care, but I really don't give a fuck about how my edges look. I'm not gonna lie. So I feel like maybe someone could be like very concerned with their looks. That's just what I got from that, you know. That doesn't necessarily have to be you. It could be someone else, you know. But iron, okay, I put iron, aka the metal of Mars, is perceived as the symbol of human strength, obstinacy, fortitude, honor, courage, sharpness of body and mind, tenacity, and confidence in power. Okay. And so then I went to, what is it, truthunity.net, okay, and they was talking about a consciousness of strength, but one not yet established in love, you know. And then on the bottom of this deck, we got gold with you don't need someone else to fix you, you know. So I feel like you have definitely stepped into this, like you've been stepped into the consciousness of strength, but you are absolutely operating out of the energy of love also. Like you've established the love for God, so therefore you're not in an energy where you're fearing him anymore, you know. And so it's like, let me just keep going. Okay, so then we got the sacred metal that reps the element of the earth, you know. So earth energy is very significant, okay? You can spend a lot of time outside, okay? The song said dragonfly out in the sun, you know what I mean, don't you know? You know, so I feel like you're like this beautiful dragonfly, you know. You make these effortless transformations, you know, like no matter what gets thrown at you, you have stepped into this beautiful, you know, honor, courage, sharp body and mind type of energy, you know, really standing in the power of your confidence, but also like getting better at putting the love behind that thing where you need to have it, you know. So next was the horseshoe and the wind chime. The horseshoe definitely gives me that energy of luck, you know, but it is commonly made from iron, okay, so that's why it was there, okay. And then we got the wind chime. This morning he added one of the many sounds of love, and that's why people love them, okay. He also said that they can chase away low vibrations and can help one center the mind, okay. So he also said offer more love to everything you do and every person you encounter, especially in traffic, okay. He literally said that. And then he said forgive those who have yet to discover what it means to offer love at all, okay. So some of you guys are dealing with a lot of people who just really don't know how to offer their love, you know. I mean, like they kind of know how to feel it, you know what I'm saying, but it's like they haven't really mastered the love that they have for themselves, you know. Like they don't really have confidence in their power. They don't really feel like they're standing in their strength, so therefore they're not standing in their strength, okay. What's the overall energy for this Mars? Okay, we got the universe. We're all just stardust, okay. And we got voyage. You already have all the answers. Okay. So he's saying like, because you recognize that you're this beautiful star seed, made of this, sparkly ass stardust, it's almost like they're saying like each one of us is like this kind of like a star, in our own ways. And so it's like, you have to just realize that you have all the answers, even if the answer doesn't necessarily seem clear at the time, you really do have the answers. But sometimes you just have to go along with the voyage, you just have to follow your intuition in the right way and know that because you're offering more love to every situation and every person that you're running into, that you're being completely guided every single step of the way. We got Manifestia at the bottom of this deck, and I was looking at it before I started recording. It was giving me like this beautiful manifestation party like happening in her brain, look, and new blueprints, so I feel like when it does come to like following the voyage, like this is why it says, especially in traffic, I feel like sometimes you get a little bit irritated, but this says take yourself out on a date. Okay, you could be someone who takes yourself out on dates, but also I think like the more fun that you find to put into your life, okay, because fun is another way of just showing yourself some love. The more fun and love that you put into your life, the more these messages come in, because there's like a bird coming in, like soon as she does something nice for herself, and then it says escapist at the bottom of the deck with come home to yourself, so he's saying like offering more love to yourself by respecting the choices that your intuition makes in the moment, because it's like we don't really realize that that's kind of a way of neglecting ourselves, right? Of not embracing our full worth, by questioning every single thing that we say to ourselves, like even like he's saying like it's like a small-minded type of thing to even think that small, like to think that we're the only ones that are like giving ourselves this message or like pushing ourselves to do that at this time. Like I think when you're in this energy of iron, or when you're like going through this stage of iron, because sometimes you can go to the next metal, but you still have certain things that you need to establish in this energy, in the iron energy. He's saying like you build up your consciousness of strength in the iron stage, and you're still working on offering more and more love, not only to yourself but to people outside of you. And the more that you do this, the more that the love comes back to you. So let me just get some more. Let me get some more. Okay, what's the rest of the overall energy? Ouch. But I feel like you could be, I don't know, like I just felt like a little pain right here, I feel like sometimes like to deal with people feels like, somebody's twisting your arm or something, because it's just like, I feel like you are a very popular type of energy. Like people really like being around you. They like to absorb your energy, but it's like you just now are establishing the way that you put love into yourself and into others. And you could be still like trying to find your footing, and you could be hearing that you're very lucky and that there's no more lower vibrational energies that could get you, but you're still working on offering the people love anyway, even though you know what they're on, and I could feel that for sure. Okay, what's this? Look, Junbi with masks, okay? You could still be having a bit of an issue, like I said, showing these people who are still wearing their mask love, showing these people who have all of this consciousness of their strength, but it's like a false sense of strength is what Mars is saying, okay? Like these are people, like I said, who have not who have yet to discover what it means to offer love at all, because they're not offering love to themselves. Okay, they have yet to surrender to the energies of the divine. And I think that Mars has been in your energy, you know, awakening you to a new and creative type of way to deal with people and to look at people. You know, you could be hearing a lot of messages about, you know, like offering more love or whatever, you know, because right now, like, you're like this beautiful wounded healer, you know. I think you also could have been called to like speak up a little bit more, you know, like loving yourself in that way. Like sometimes the love that you need to offer to the situation is not to, like, you know, put your lips out and kiss the asses of others, but to, you know, be like, okay, self, we don't deserve this shit, we finna go, we not kissing no ass. Okay. And you know, he's saying like it could go either way, you know, like put it wherever it fits. But we got some interesting card selections as usual. Okay. Good. Okay, so this just popped off. Okay, we got fire with Solaris Sublime. Okay, so big ass Kundalini energy. Okay, you also could be a fire sign. Did I say you could be an earth sign? You could be a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, or an Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Okay, then we got the solar plexus chakra. Okay, some of that confident energy. Okay, it says radiate illumination. So I think like this is a way that Mars is trying to boost up your solar plexus energies and to boost up, you know, well, I mean, to boost your solar plexus energies is to boost the fire energy, but boosting the fire energy, like with this Kundalini, like undertone to it. Okay. And then we got Rose Sophia, the love of Sophia. Come on. Okay. Look, it says awakening of heart awareness, co-creating with the soul of the world, mystic union with one's true self, bringing heaven and earth together. Okay. And so, okay. So when you're conscious of your strength, this when you get to that place where you mastered your earth energies, you know, this is even an energy of integration, you know, when you bring heaven and earth together, you're confident in your love, in your gentleness, in your healing, and you release the stress and you unite with the divine. Okay, that's what the rose quartz keywords say. Okay, come on. So this is something that is being like illuminated, being boosted within you, you know. Let me see. It says the name Rosophia is derived from the rose of Sophia, meaning the heart of wisdom. Okay. So you come from this beautiful heart of wisdom, or the heart of the divine. Okay. The heart of Source himself. Okay. It says this name was chosen because the stone's readily perceived heart currents and the intuition that the stone carries the qualities and presence of the divine being, Sophia, or the soul of the world. Okay. So it's like you carry this beautiful energy from the heart of the divine and also the soul of the world, which allows you to be able to like move about freely. But in this constant state of balance, they're showing me like big light columns walking around. They show me this a lot, you know, like the divine ones, like you have this huge fucking like invisible beam. Okay, like you're getting beamed up. Okay, like on some beam me up Scotty type stuff. Okay, you have this huge light beam like that moves around with you as you move around. Okay, why you think they're so aware of you. But this kinds of things, okay, this is where the cloak of Metatron and things like that come in, though, because these types of things protect you. Like they hide this beautiful, powerful, fiery, confident energy that you hold that like beams you out into everything, you know? All right. And then we got luminescence, okay, with this beautiful heart energy, you know, and that like light energy. You're so powerful at this time, and you really need to trust in your heart and have confidence in yourself. And it's okay to offer the people around you who are still wearing masks that beautiful energy of love still, because like, it's not your job to judge them. Once you call them out, once you recognize and see them for what they are, like, anything other than showing them love and forgiveness after that is only going to hold you up or become something that's like attached to your energy. Okay, and this kundalini energy could also be why I was talking about that back pain. What else? We got communication and co-creation. Okay, so right now you're in this beautiful energy where this heart portal is like open. This is a tiny earth, which is wild. Okay, this is a tiny little earth right here. So these are your guides, way bigger than earth. Okay, this is earth compared to your guides and ancestors, like souls. Okay, so you just need to realize that you communicate with these beautiful big energies of light, and you are receiving so much guidance. There's lights on all of their foreheads and also in their hearts. It's like he's saying, like, he's pointing at this energy of offering things love, like saying, offering this kind of love to people, the same kind of love that your guides offer you, because they're with you the entire time, while you're making all these mistakes, while you're fumbling, and while you're doing things that sometimes ain't the best thing for you to be doing, but they don't turn their back on you, or, like, just so totally be like, forget you. You're no longer important to the whole or to the one, they still love you anyway. And so this is what Mars is getting at. And maybe you could be having this back pain because your kundalini energy could be kind of stuck right there. Or this is something that you have learned and it's like loosening up a little bit more for you. Yeah, we got evolution, okay? Right now, you're going through this major DNA upgrade, this beautiful DNA activation, coming more into these loving energies. And he's saying, like, it's going to get a little bit more easier. You could have had a bit of a difficult time, not necessarily like you had all these drama outside of you. People act like, little towers and things don't still come when you get to a very advanced stage in your healing. You absolutely do, because these be the times when spirit be like, okay, all right, you want this next evolution. Okay, well, we got something else that we want to boil up and heal for you. We got something else we need to bring to your attention. This luminescence, lighting up all of these different parts of you to like really bring that loving essence that you hold up out of you, And this is so the iron is very, very strong, and iron is also like so multifaceted is what I'm hearing. They used iron to make a lot of things, and not only that, they use iron to make a lot of things that are meant to last for a long time, just like your awakened awareness is meant to last for a long time. But not only does your awakened awareness stretch out into the future, but it also goes back to the past. And a lot of times this is where some of your most important DNA activations are. And with this jellyfish on here, I think Mars is really asking you to just go with the flow, especially when dealing with people outside of you who are wearing those masks still, because there's something spirit's trying to show you. Okay, they don't bring nobody into your energy for no reason. Okay, in fact, they just block people all the way out. Like, they be making people change their minds about calling you and all sorts of things. Okay, and this is Mars energy. Okay, so the ruler of this fire energy, like, what else? Okay, we got vulnerability, but it's like they're saying, like, you don't become like this super fire, like high ranking warrior without a certain amount of vulnerability, like that's the thing that separates the warrior from the savages is what I'm hearing. That energy of love, the energy of fairness, the honor about them. Yeah, look, a higher heart chakra. Okay, we got the star seer right here, and we got healing. So I think that there's a big energy of healing coming to like the way that you love. And he's saying collective, like the way that the collective loves, the way that they like perceive things and put love to certain situations. And even if, like, I don't know, I feel like he's saying the more of this, the more that you just be vulnerable and embrace this awakened awareness, the easier it will be for you to go on into this energy of evolution, or to like proceed or progress through this energy of evolution that you're currently in. Yeah, we got reclaim your energy. So I feel like, you're in alignment, but you need to surrender to the divine at this time and bring the realm down to you. It's like a lot of people get trapped in their higher chakras, okay, with that manifestia. You have this big, beautiful manifestation party and you create all of these things. But at the end of the day, it's hard. It takes a lot of energy and a good amount of time to like really grab onto that manifestation and ground it, to bring that realm that you want to see as a reality down to you. And that requires you to show another level of love, the same level of love that your, ancestors and deities and even God shows you on a regular basis. This is how you complete the journey to wholeness, is what I'm hearing. It all happens through the heart chakra. The stronger the heart chakra, the faster that kundalini rises, and the stronger your life force energy becomes when it comes to navigating this earth, and when it comes to portal jumping and rooting and grounding whatever it is that you need also. The frequency of love that's the sound of the universe. This is what the universe hears when you're expressing love. When you express this energy of love behind everything that you do and with everyone that you come into contact with, then the universe is like, okay, that's how you play that song. And the universe is like, here, have whatever you want. Oh, you want that? Oh, okay. Oh, look at that lovely song of love. That vibration right there is singing. I'm going to give that vibration whatever they want. Yeah, harmonic flight. Because when you're in that energy of love, you are mirroring the universe and you're flying infinitely harmonious with that energy. It just doesn't go away. Yeah, and I feel like you could be having a little bit of an issue. I don't feel like this is something that is like going on with other people, but I feel like the issue is there, when it comes to other people, maybe when it comes to people who are kind of close to you, people who are family members, excuse me, like you want to move forward, you want to have this forward movement, but it's almost like you can't really truly forgive that energy of when they stabbed you in the back. But Mars is saying you will always receive your harvest. And these people did you great favors when they taught you these lessons. You would not be at this place of evolution and co-creation if they didn't come in and instigate your awakening with all of their fucking backstabbery. And they missed you. And anything that they did get away with was nothing but the rope that it took to hang them. So it's okay to walk away from this energy of like feeling sad for them or like feeling burdened by them. Just show them the love, because they already get in judgment. That's not our job, is what they keep stressing. And it's like, I know you hear like, oh, you have, this energy or this, you're able to call judgment on people, but it's like at a higher soul level. It's just your job on this level, in this current vibration, to just show forgiveness and love to that thing. And it's like almost a comparison of what did y'all do that spirit's looking at. They looking at the whole case. They looking at all the evidence. They looking at what part did everybody play, and they're judging it fairly, doling out karma where karma is due. It's not like a biased type of thing. What's a Solaris Sublime and Radiant Illumination? Okay, the Page of Cups. So I feel it's giving me the energy of like maturing in that love, in order to boost up the fire energies within you. But first, you have to be willing to sit down and observe your own waters and in what way you might still be a little bit emotionally immature, because it's 100% possible. Some people just have those things that they still just like, and that's fine. That's all a part of your growth and your evolution. And nobody could tell you where you should be at on your journey except for your divine guides, okay, and your heart. What's a radiant illumination and luminescence? Okay, we got the Four of Wands and the Page of Pentacles. But I think that these things that have been being brought up, for you, things that have been coming to your attention that you've been called to just show a little bit more love to deal with the energy with the more happy type of thing, like these things have really awakened so much potential within you, like your heart is really shining on another level. It just comes down to you showing yourself more love by believing yourself and what yourself says to you, because yourself is a very like advanced type of technology. I keep telling y'all this, okay? Yeah, we got the Nine of Swords. But he's also saying like spiritual war can put you in this energy of anxiety, But I think that there is a lot of people up all night thinking about the way that your heart is shining at this time and about the way that you have started to co-create with the divine, So release the energies of anxiety, because they could also be energies that are projections, okay? And if you're already feeling anxious about something, then those projections have like an open door to come on in, okay? We got the King of Pentacles with this co-creation and evolution, because this is the wealth that you have attracted to yourself. Being crowned through all the anxiety and fear and all of that you have managed to overcome thus far. So that's why, okay, the song said, I got sunshine on a cloudy day. Okay. Yeah, we got the Seven of Wands. And it's all because you had the psychic awareness, because you listened to your guides and you chose to evolve. But also this is that energy of like you not being angry because people aren't there yet. Like they just ain't there. Their soul is not there, baby. No matter how advanced they might seem, in dark magic and things like that. People could go their whole lives doing magic and never be an alchemist. They could be doing magic their entire life and never be a magician. And that's something that you have to understand about them. What's awakened awareness and vulnerability? Okay, the Two of Pentacles. But it's all about you recognizing the light within that person. Because I don't care what nobody say, there's always a little bit of light in that person, okay? Because that person belongs to God, whether they chose to do nasty things with their free will or not, okay? They might not get to like bask in all of the glow and just be held up in high honor and shit, because they made, choices that they have to get judgment for, or they have to get karma for, but they are still a part of this one, okay? They still a part of this collective. What's the Page of Cups and the Four of Wands? Okay, we got the King of Wands. And it's up to you to be this leader, this leader in the energies of love, which makes you this leader in the energies of confidence, and this leader in the energies of Kundalini awakening. Then you become a leader in not only your own evolution, but the boosting of evolutions of others, okay? So what's the Four of Wands and the Nine of Wands? Okay, the Knight of Swords. And also it speeds up everything that you are trying to do, this energy of love, okay? This is really the whole point of this. Offering more love to yourself and to the others around you and to your environment, to this universe altogether. What's the Nine of Swords and the King of Pentacles? The Judgment, okay? And understanding that this is a co-creation for a reason, because sometimes in this form and in this energetic, resonance that you're in, wherever you're at, that you don't have the power that it takes to judge the people, like you need that co-creation, that backup from spirit to make sure that judgment is properly doled out and that justice is handed properly, okay? Like, So you just have to have this patience and just throw more love at it, okay? Because sometimes you'll have something going wrong, but you're not throwing enough love to that situation. And love is what makes the mass of the people who are in lower vibrational energies fall off, you know? That high vibration of love, that high vibration of grace. Think about it. It just vibrates the shit out of that person until they mass vibrates right off their face. And this is how you're going to evolve, by looking at things more like this and not coming with that fiery, let's make war type of energy. What's King of Pentacles and Seven of Wands? Yeah, the world. This is how you close the cycle and attract that judgment to people, by vibrating higher, by sitting on top of the world, okay, with a happy, carefree type of attitude, type of energy, a carefree vibration, evolving into that higher state of consciousness that you're in. But you have to also adopt the mentality of that specific vibration, is what Mars is saying. Just because your vibration gets there first, if your mind doesn't catch up, then your vibration will come back down and meet you where your mind is at, because you didn't follow the awakened awareness when it came to you changing your mind about the way that you think about it, or the way that you offer love to the situation. What's the Seven of Wands and the Two of Pentacles? The Five of Pentacles, okay? Love will always and forever bring you in from out of the cold. And the more that you vibrate out of this energy of love, the more you attract people who vibrate in that energy too. And in that way, you receive this good judgment, and you receive it quick, okay? And they come in and they help you make this forward movement, and they help you to harvest and to really truly attract what it is that you need. So if you're feeling a little bit battle weary, a little bit anxious, and you're having these old people on your mind who made you always so defensive and have to stand your ground, don't worry about it, because it's being handled. Just be like, I forgive them and I love them anyway. Oh, my praise and thanks. I refuse to lose even one bit of faith. It's the way. All right. What's the King of Wands and the Knight of Swords? The Boat, okay? It says receiving what you need, progression, arriving, moving on, closure, and issues, It's like you have to move on from the ways that you used to meet people, the way you used to talk to people, We got coffee cup right here, which talks about meeting and conversing, okay, savoring the moment, feeling uplifted, and friendship, I think that even when it comes to making new friends, you could go into it, feeling a little bit anxious and really feeling like you don't know what to expect, But I think that Mars is asking you to expect upliftment, expect a good conversation, expect that energy of love back, because you deserve it, and that's what you put out. And respect the fact that your soul has a whole map built into it, and it knows exactly where it's going and exactly where it should be and who exactly it should be around to get the best lesson or encounter or energy exchange for itself at that moment. And that includes you, babes. Okay, what's the judgment in the world? We got healing heart. So I think, like I said before, though, Mars is asking you to come out of that energy of war. I feel like you've been feeling this energy where you have to fight all the time. It's like protecting yourself is different from fighting. You know what I'm saying? So he's saying it's okay to heal your heartbreak and just understand that you're free from these toxic energies, and you're free from, relationships that don't serve you, relationships that made you feel less than, or that tried to chip away at your value and at your worth. You are abundant in nature. And you just need to free your mind from the old toxic ways of thinking and being, because you have evolved into something totally different, baby. You're in uncharted waters, okay, with this boat energy. You're in uncharted waters. You are in unknown territory at this time. So you have to trust your intuition. It's the only way through, to trust your heart also. What's the World and the Five of Pentacles? Seduction, okay? And it's I don't know. I feel like, so it says attraction, flirting, dating, hooking up, temptation, third party interference, you know? And then that goes right over the 7 of Wands, but it goes into the world and between the world and the 5 of Pentacles, you know? So I feel like maybe you could have been in some sort of third party situation in the past, you know, or maybe you could even have people from the past, you know, who really don't have your best interest at heart, trying to hook up with you, you know, or trying to tempt you back into some situation that your awakened awareness tells you is wrong. And it's like, well, y'all keep telling me to be vulnerable. Yeah, but that does not mean go backwards and be with someone who you know doesn't appreciate you. Evolve your awareness to a place where it's like, okay, I can love you. I can forgive you. I can offer love to this situation, but I don't got to be sitting up under you or trying to play myself or play you like we finna get back together. I'm not even finna put myself in the line of this seduction in the first place, you know? Yeah, we got the clock, okay? It says need time, takes time, in time, cycles, time to heal and progress, you know, which is giving me the energy of like, you know, it's a slow progress, you know, everything happens in divine time, and sometimes it's quick and sometimes it's slow, but I'm getting this energy of, like I just said, you know, this is very slow thing for you. And that's fine. Like, that's just like the way that you learn, or the way that your soul learns, is what I'm hearing. Yeah, the butterfly, okay? Your soul likes to take a lot of time and process things, you know? And this includes, you know, your past relationships and the ways that you have evolved since you left those things. And sometimes if you're keeping someone who has already been pushed out of your life by the divine, then it's keeping you from having that hindsight view, because that person's still in your energy and you're not healing the part of your inner child that person was like poking at, you know? So that's you know, a thing for some of you. Some of you guys may need to just separate your energy for a while, you know? But you're doing great, you know? This is what it is, really. You're doing so good. And I know it's kind of difficult to offer love to some situations, you know, but like I said, sometimes offering love to that situation is walking away. It's choosing not to engage. What's the boat and the coffee cup? Okay, at day's end, rest. So I think that there's this beautiful peace coming into you at this time. Like, I think you're really getting back to your nature with this love energy, you know? And these people that are still wearing masks, you know, they don't really understand your ability to co-create. They don't understand the way that you have evolved. They don't have awakened awareness, and you always have to be very aware of that. It says, I find peace in nature and rest my body and mind in order to connect to spirit, you know, and make sure that you get enough rest for yourself and that you're not overthinking, because overthinking can spoil the magic. Okay. What's coffee cup and healing heart? Okay. The spark of the divine, going right under co-creation and judgment. Okay. It's all in alignment, but it all comes through that spark of the divine. And the spark of the divine comes from an energy of love and vulnerability, and of you being able to follow directions and have confidence not only in yourself but in what the divine is telling you. It says, I reignite the divine spark within me, and I recognize I am a part of all creation. What's healing heart and seduction? Woo, woo. The third eye, okay, because you see things so clearly. And then we got spirit awakens. You know, I think there's this huge, big, beautiful part of your spirit awakening within, you know, and it can be like a little bit taxing on your energy. And this is why Mars is saying, like, no, we're not fighting right now. Right now, we're focusing on our evolution and focusing on seeing what's important. You know, it says, I see the wisdom of my higher self and apply this wisdom in my life, period. Trust yourself and trust your higher self when it's telling you to move on from this drama, because it ain't finna get us nowhere. And ain't nobody got time for that type shit. I feel like this could be the kind of energies that you're getting, you know, and it's almost this energy of like, because you're more vulnerable, because your heart is opening more, or because your heart is expanding, that you want to reach out and help these people even more. But now is the time for you to focus more on your own energies. What's at day's end, rest, and the spark of the divine? We got turtle, okay? You're going to have to take it slow at this time. You're going to have to play the peacemaker, you know? Adopt the peacemaker, be you being the peacemaker as a way of life, you know, because you being the peacemaker is much more powerful than you being like, you know, charging ahead. It says stay strong and don't allow distractions to deter you from the flow, because at the end of the day, anybody wearing a mask and trying to instigate anything, or trying to like stop you in some sort of way, they're just a distraction. They're just a hurdle in the road, you know. Hop right over them and keep it pushing. What's the spark of the divine and the third eye chakra? Okay, we got the shrimp. It says rid self of feelings of inadequacy. You know, you're not inadequate in any way. You're just still learning and growing and advancing on your journey, you know. We got luxury, success, abundance, and general well-being, you know. So it's like, I don't know, it's almost like that energy of luxury gives me like this upgrade happening in your entire life, but it's something that really starts with you, you know. And also, this is the dog energy, you know, which says reliable protector, unconditional love, loyal, and high energy, you know. Like I said, you're connected to these very big, high up type of energies, and they love you and they're loyal to you and they love you unconditionally, and you can rely on them to protect you and be with you always and offer you this beautiful awakened awareness. And all they ask is in return is that you show more love and increase the spark of the divine within you more and more and more, you know. Then we got alligator at the bottom of the deck, with that talks about spiritual cleansing and how healing should be respected, you know. And it also talks about ingesting more knowledge and wisdom. But I'm getting an energy while I'm hearing, like, you know, but applying that knowledge and wisdom, that's very important right now. Applying the knowledge and wisdom. And sometimes it takes you to look at the things that you've learned again to get another level of awakened awareness on it. What's this? Okay, we got the rat under here, which talks about unwanted or dirty thoughts. It says the ultimate master of environment, castle, or cave. You know, like I said, with this King of Wands energy, you are the leader of this beautiful evolution. You're the ultimate master of your environment, and you have been given the power to shift and change that reality for yourself. And all you have to do is use your awakened awareness that you're given like the key to all the backdoor type of things, you know. Like you got ways and tunnels and energies that you can access that other people just don't have that access to, but it's found on the vibration of love. Okay. What else? What's the final thought on this? Take it to the street. Basically, I might not be weak. Y'all not gonna believe what it is. It's Venus, okay? It says, give and receive love, find value, and see beauty, okay? And then we got house 1, you know, with individuality, self-image, and the approach to life, you know. Embrace your individuality and the way that you do things, and don't doubt your awakened awareness or the way that you're meant to evolve just because someone else is judging you because they can't shake their own mask of, you know, they want to control you and tell you what you should do just because they don't understand themselves and what they should be doing. And that's fine. Offer that situation love by understanding that and moving on from it. Hold up. Oh, I'm telling you, I wake up and take an allergy pill every day, and my nose just gets going as soon as I start channeling real good. Okay. Do, 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 do. Before this gets out of hand. Come on. Here we go. So it says Venus is the sensual planet of love and beauty. Its energy affects how you engage with the world around you, how you give and receive love, what you value, and your perception of beauty. There's natural joy, flow, and ease with Venus, and it illuminates your talents and gifts and where you find pleasure. Venus is the other side of the moon's receptive feminine coin. Both reveal your needs in relationships, but Mother Moon is tribal, while Venus is an independent lover, embodied in myth by Aphrodite, a goddess desired by all and devoted only to self. Similarly, Venus reveals the people and relationships you're drawn to as reflections of your own self worth. With Venus, you explore self through the mirror of another. Okay. So, this is what Mars is really, really getting at. This is why it's very important for you to continue to offer this love to everything and everyone, because they are your teacher right now. Okay, they are around in your energy to show you something, and if you overreact or slide back into that energy where you want to war and you want to, clash, have this clashing with this energy, then you're not going to absorb the energy that you need to get from it, and they're going to stay in your energy. Okay, so the energetics, it says self-worth, intimacy, beauty, and pleasure. It says giving and receiving love and what you desire and what you value. It says your angels envelop you with the energy of love. This is a time to prioritize pleasure by indulging in your favorite self-care. Soak in a candlelit bath or give yourself flowers. Decorate and cherish your beautiful body and surround yourself with things that awaken divine feminine energy. Honor yourself as you would a loved one. Revel in your talents by giving them time and attention. Allow yourself moments of beauty, whatever that means to you. Recognize what makes you feel loved and valued, and share this truth with those around you. If you are in a partnership, this will deepen your connection. And if you're seeking partnership, honoring Venus will attract your perfect mate. Okay. So the more that you see the value and beauty in everything around you, the more value and beauty you are attracting to yourself at this time. Okay. And that's this is the way that Mars wants your awareness to evolve in order to increase your co-creation type of energies. Okay. So with that, I'm done. Okay. I hope you guys have a happy, fabulous, wonderful, and amazing day, that you got something that you needed out of this. And I will see you later, my love. Bye.